I am Daniele, a student from Gravina school.
I am Arnaute, Poppaeus and Maid.
I am Poppea, Queen of Rome.
I am a student from the 21st century, and I ask you, queen and wife of Nerone, and your handmaid Arnaute, to tell me what and how did the Romans eat?
The Romans were used to eating 3 times a day, just like as you do today. At morning, as soon as we got up, we had a light breakfast called ientaculum, based on bread with honey and cheese. At lunch, we had another light meal called prandium, made up of eggs, fish, vegetables, mushrooms, and it was a cold meal.
And the other meal?
The principal meal of the day for the Romans was dinner. That was eaten calmly around sunset at the canteen. There were 3 beds, almost to form a horseshoe, where the adults lay down facing the refectory. On it, the meal was served, and the dinner was eaten with their hands.
Which was the most important element in the Roman diet?
It was purus or polenta, made up of boiled cereals, and often bread was boiled with water or milk. Based on the possibilities and on the season, purus was mixed with other foods such as eggs, cheese, beans, and especially vegetables. Among the vegetables that were greatly consumed, we have mallow and cabbage, that were both nutritious and diuretic.
Cabbage?
Cabbage was eaten raw with vinegar or boiled in salted water and oil, but only for the rich, because oil was very expensive. Legumes such as chick, peas, beans, and fava or lentil were also widely used.
Is it true that the Romans appreciated acute and sweet flavors together?
Yes, we frequently ate honey, garlic, and onions. We loved bread seasoned with a sauce made by soaking garlic with oil and vinegar. We also appreciated every type of liquor. The most sought for was garum.
The garum? What is it?
The garum is a widely used hot sauce with a very strong scent. It was a liquid sauce made up of fish, guts, and salted fish that we added to all the soups, vegetables, and second courses. The gari floss represented the first liquid, the purest and most expensive, which was reserved for the rich. What was left after filtration was used as a condiment for the poor people like myself.
What changes took place in time?
Starting from the 2nd century before Christ, the contact with the Greek Hellenistic culture changed our way of eating. We ate more meat, most of all pork, and fish and shellfish breeding Divaria. The Romans loved to eat stuffed sow cutters. This stuffing was called Trojan boar.
That's true. In the past, we ate on stools, but then, with a better economic situation, the wealthier people had a room used for meals, tablium. Only in the 2nd century before Christ did we start to eating lying down on a triclinium, with 3 beds for 3 people, reserved for the dinners that occupied 3 sides around the table.
What does adobo usque ad mela mean?
It means from egg to apple or from A to Z. Eggs started the Roman meal as an appetizer. We consumed a lot of eggs, milk, and cheese. Milk was the most substantial part of Romans' meal, especially sheep's milk, even if we also used goat, horse, and donkey milk.
Is it true that the Greeks called the Romans pulipagonidas?
Yes, it's true, because we ate a lot of bread. It is divided into 3 groups: autopilus, black bread made from non-sifted flours eaten by the poors; panis secundarius, white bread which was better but not refined; panid candidus, made with the best flour eaten only by the rich.
The Romans used various spices in the preparation of their meal. The spices were brought over from Asia, India, Africa during the empire and were very important for the rich man's meal. What about wine?
Wine was very important for us Romans. It was the beverage that concluded every meal and that the Roman loved most. It was made of white, vinum candidum, and red, vinum aprum.
Thank you. Now we end our presentation with a Latin saying, Non ut edam vivo, sed ut vivam edo. We don't live to eat, but eat to live. Prosit!